Okay, this is let me show you the concept. This is going to be like hello, I miss you guys. I have a good connection now. Look, this piece is going to be something like a demon, like that. I'm working this as fast as I can, and because I have a deadline, but I have drawn a lot about her just to get into the character, you know. And right now I finally had it put all together, and I had it basically done with the armature. The head is going to be one of my skull heads, the resin, that I am modifying it with some epoxy clay here, like that. These are going to be horns over here. Pretty sure we'll make the horns in polymer clay too. All right, and if you guys are already following my classes, this witch or a demon is going to have removable arms like that. I'm going to say this is the hand. This is going to be removable whenever I want. I'll take it off, and it will be better because the fingers are going to be very skinny, so that'll be better for it. And right now I'm starting to cover it with clay. This is polymer clay. In this case, I'm doing an exception, and I'm using living dough. Why? Because I need to work fast, and the ceramic that I have is a little bit hard, and I don't have time to condition that. I need to do this before the end of this month. I need to finish this before the end of this month, so I gotta keep on moving. And this what is this? Living dough. This living dough clay is soft. It's a softer type of clay, especially if it's fresh. And also, when I make monsters or characters, I always try to use a very softened type of clay. It kind of helps me build up the character better than a human. I would prefer for making a doll or a human being, the clay being a little bit hard. A little bit, well, not hard, I would say, but firm at least. But for a monster, I prefer it to be soft. Especially in this extra case that I need to work faster. So I'm building the layers of clay over the armature. I'm still kneading the clay though, but this doesn't need much really. It warms up pretty easily, this clay. And there. I was debating between doing some sort of a skeleton first and then cover it up, but in the end I thought that nah, I was just gonna do the whole thing. Maybe I will be able to sculpt as much as I can because the legs are pretty much, the build-up of the armature is pretty firm. It will allow me to freely work in everything actually at the same time. So that will be good. Keep adding more. This is the neck. We'll see what happens because this is a fantasy thing, creature, and I will be working on making something that doesn't exist, making into something existent. So I'll have to work in the shapes and everything. It has a very awkward shape though. And I'm also taking good pictures to make a better tutorial for my patrons. Oh, I've got this. So from moment to moment, I'm going to be taking pictures of these. Okay. Because I'm going to make a better quality tutorial of this. Okay. Especially in the part of the sculpting. I need to cut one. Wish somebody was here helping me warm up the clay. I keep cutting more pieces and I warm it up. And this is easier. And this is the figure. You can see it there. Thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you for being here. Please be free to share. Okay. Okay, one more. There's a little piece on here. So I'm going to keep covering all. That's very much for the chest. I'm doing something like pancakes. I'm not doing the warm this time. And I forgot to put music. And I keep going down and down after softening my clay. Hope the picture just shows better now. I have a good connection here. Right. Keep going, keep going. Now, oh, the butt. Believe it or not, it's going to have a butt. And it's a female character, by the way. Always when I'm adding, I'm trying to already come up with the shape. Like, I'm not just putting here, 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 there. I wanted to have a shape already. I cannot try to do so every time I keep adding more layers here. And now going back to the legs finally. Here. As I cover it with floor tape, like I always do for my armatures, I'm not really using any liquid Scoopy here. I'm just doing it like that, right on there. This part I said I wanted to elevate it like that. Okay. Yeah. It's tall but very skinny. I was thinking about making it smaller so it would work faster, but maybe it would actually give me more job if I try to make it smaller. So it's the size of my drawing though, which was perfect for getting some kind of a pattern references for the size and the length and everything. I do prefer to work with a pattern a lot. That's how I roll. A little bit down here. And I have to keep pushing this if somebody else is talking to me. That's a little bit annoying. Maybe I put it on here. Oh, probably so. Yeah. I think it's showing here better. Okay. No clay. And softening the clay. Not taking that long. It's pretty cool. Ooh, yeah, it's very weird. It's like it has the knees bend up on the other side, opposite to what normally is. See, it has butt, it has the back. I have to add more here though, because there are bones still here. I have to add more on the ribs. And she's a female. She's just gonna have a breast, believe it or not. And I'm going to keep going forward. I'm going to try to sculpt everything, at least this, without the arms. Because for the arms, I have to figure for sure the position. So I'm gonna leave that, but the rest of it, I'm trying to work it all. And pictures. Let's see. There. The other side. Warming, always warming. Perfect. And keep on going, keep on going. There. Oh, you can't even see the shape right now and you don't understand. Pretty much neither I. But I hope I will be able to get hold of that roller shape. It has to look like that. It has to be a character, monster, weird thing. And I keep on going down, down, down. Warming clay, putting more. Down, down, down. Down we go. Probably during the way that I'm working is going to tell me how she wants to be. That's what it mostly happens with all creations. You see, I wanted to leave it like that, like very, very skinny and slim here on the legs. And I kind of clip it like that, like that. Probably even if I make hooves and, like the goat feet, maybe. I was thinking another type of feet. I always go to the fawn. I just love that character. I just love fawns. I love fawns. I love the whole concept of the horns and the mixing between a human and a character. It's just awesome. Down, there we go. Probably I can finish the little tip too. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make there. I'm not sure about the feet or hooves or claws. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I'm just sketching with the clay. I'm just doing a sketch based on my sketch drawing. And in the end, it could turn out different than what I was expecting. All right. Now I'm gonna start. I'm going to put a little bit more here. Oops. There you go. I'm going to cut these. Going to be warming it up while I'm thinking on details and body structure and the shape. Like I say, right now it's just cover with clay. But now with this layer, more layer of clay, I should start adding actually details. And I was looking at she needs rib cage. She needs more bones on here, the bones for the shoulders. And I have to look at all of that right now. So now I'm going to be covering like structural details. like the rib cage a little bit more here. Like that, one side. Yeah, soft clay, easy to blend too. That's a benefit. Yeah, it's blending easily. What is that? That's pretty much with the ribs. Thank you guys for joining. This is a monster. I'm making a monster in polymer clay. This time I'm using Living Doll. Here, the back. Pictures here. She has a hump. An ugly hump. More, maybe so. Not forgetting the neck. It's kind of fun when you're able to work the whole thing before you bake the clay. I don't know. I found out that it gives me more possibilities of making the parts more accurate, especially when it comes to pose. It's many times difficult though, working the whole piece in one whole unbaked clay. It could be very challenging, but in my experience, it's rewarding in the end. Long neck, like that. I was thinking about that way. Very, very long neck. While I'm here, I keep thinking about the legs. Very positive, I want to leave it skinny. Maybe with hanging skin though. Like maybe she was very fat and then she lost weight. Something like that. Something, I don't know. I've seen it in other designs of monsters. I have seen like hanging skin. So maybe. But for the hands and the horns, I will be using Serenity, yes or yes. I won't trust anything else. What else I see here? This is going to be weird. Anatomically, because she's different, this is going to be a really bit of a challenge. Oh, what it was? There's something different. She's a little bit twisting, like I wanted to do the contrapposto type of posture, but still I need to fill up some gaps on here. Gee, I got this clay to make babies, and I ended up making a monster. You never know. Paper clay is nice for your hands. It's soft, and you can fix it. You can sand it. You can paint it. No, I don't know. I like both, depending what I'm doing. Oh yeah, female professional in Serenity. That's a good one. That's a very strong, good blend. Recommended by Debwood, actually. I'm a big fan of Debwood, and I did her mixing. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I'm adding more hump, more back, deforming her back here, just because she does have a big hump on there. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding more here. Aha, you see, yeah, the Cernit is not, I mean, the cattle is not that strong. I tried with the superheating. I superheat it and then I try to break it. And Cernit, it usually won't break when you superheat it and you try to pull it apart, or it won't break that easily. But cattle, it was overbaked very well and it broke. So that was my testing, and no, that means it's not that strong. So yeah, you should try Cernit. I always like that brand. Always does, always will. Shoulders a little bit. And now I'm going to take a video. So I add more hump on the back. One thing I learned from the character artist, anyway, one thing that they recommended is that it's okay that the creature is going to be a creature, okay, it's not human or whatever, but you still have to have consideration on the concept of anatomy. Actually, if you want your creature to look realistic, you really have to be conscious about how the real anatomy is. And that actually makes the creature look real, you know? That's what I learned. And I'm trying to apply here. I always have my panel with the skeleton there, so I can see all the bones and the shapes. So even though she's deformed, I'm trying to keep some kind of a anatomical shape. And of course, once again, she might be deformed, but it's still the sides of the rib cage, for example, they have to be proportional. I cannot do one different than the other one. It has to be like it has to have some kind of harmony there going on the shapes. And of course, I have to keep watching. It's nice for having these rotating tables, huh? I love these things because you're able to freely do. I'm watching, like I said, the anatomy and the structure. I'm watching that everything is in balance. Yet she is in a pose. She's kind of like in a dynamic pose. And still, the bone structure have to make sense. And I think it's going to look weird here right on the neck. That's because of this long neck she has, because it still has to have that in here. Right, with that, I think the rib cage is pretty much consistent. So, with what she is. I'm just filling a little gaps in here. Like the spine has to follow a direction, okay? And that is according to her pose and according to the structure of her building, but it has to be in a way that it makes sense. Like I say, to make it look realistic, it has to build up in a way that the whole thing seems organic and it seems like it's something real, you know. And for that, even if it's deformed, she needs to have the correct anatomy. So I'm trying to add some muscles back here. Yeah, I'm actually an apprentice of creatures, but I'm persistently working on it. Thank you, guys. I see kind of like a hole in here. Let me see. Pancake is can fix everything. Right, she has a hump there. Here you can see she has a hump going down here. She has a butt. She might be skinny, but she has a butt still. I gotta cut more clay. So I hope you're enjoying this presentation. It's an easier way to warm the clay. Okay, I think on here she's fine. She seems to be fine though. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Let me find her a little bit. Yeah, she does have hanging skin. Like, well, you have to admit hanging skin looks pretty ugly overall. That's why we have to work out. Okay, this could be an enhanced bone here. Because I gotta make sense, the hips are here, the hip bone is here. And in her case, because she's deformed, it probably has one more bone going this way. And from here, it's going that way, the bone. And because she's very, very skinny, you will be able to see all this bone structure like that. See the hip? I always like to enhance the hip, even on the armature. I love to do that. So I want to see the hips. So you see hips. I had that on the armature actually, on the wire. And now I'm adding this little bone here. Let's just say the bone, her bone structure is going like that, okay? And that's what it kind of looks weird because she looks like the legs are upside down, you know? I was thinking about that when I was designing her. So right now I had to make that sense. Dude, I know I'm adding more on the butt. Because it seems like this one has more meat than the other one. You see, those little things have to make sense, okay? I know she's deformed, but it has to be symmetrical. I hope that's the right word. Symmetrical. It has to. Hey, that bone thing kind of looks good, I think. Well, you guys are watching this thing being born right now, because now from the concept on the paper to the clay, it's another process, and you have more options, the three-dimensional. You have more options, and you could do more things here. Like you can have more fun, etc. You can let your imagination just flow. Yeah, I like that bone thing, I think. So I'll keep that. Probably enhance it some more. It a bit kind of look like an insect too. And okay, let's just add a little bit more meat just to this area here. And I'm pretty sure the rest I'm going to leave it just skinny. A little bit of thigh muscle, just a tiny bit. If I kind of like it, I could add more. The one on my design has more meat, so we'll see. See? There. Hey, well, I'm happy right now with the overall shape, because I'm just building the layers. I could just start blending everything together, and start sculpting, Let's see. I still have to figure out how the arms are going to be. I kind of have a little bit set up on the arms, but I'm not sure, 100% sure about that. Okay, what I should do is have some lunch. Because this is going to be a class or a tutorial for my Patreons. Thank you guys for following me on Patreon. I have to set up my big camera here because I'm going to start sculpting, and I want to capture all of that on the HD camera. So this will be until now for you guys. You just watch me getting into the structure, the first structure of the layers I was adding here. Now I should start actually blending and connecting the clay. Oh my gosh, yeah, this clay is very soft. I don't even need my tool. I usually use a tool to blend and connect pieces, but this is just blending with the fingers, with the makeup finger. There you go. Yeah, now I should start doing that. Probably want to enhance. Oh yeah, I do want to enhance the whole spine, like going very bony. I usually try to work in pieces normally, but I found that it's better for your sculpting when you work the whole thing unbaked. When you, as much as you can do, all the limbs and legs and the arm, as much as you can do without baking in parts. To me, the final piece like that looks better. The overall shape, the pose, and the connection between limbs and arms, and overall the pose, most of the pose. To me, it looks better when you work everything in raw clay than baking in pieces. I usually bake in pieces. That was my beginning. But now I'm striving to make the whole thing raw. Actually, I want to set up the arms. I want to be sure how the arms are going to be, so maybe I can do also the arms. If you guys want to try to play with that, you know what is the most important thing? If you want to do the whole piece in the raw clay, get a nice solid base. That is why some sculptures, many sculptures, they use the type of base that is hooked into the wood here, and they have rods, and they insert the rods on here, the wires on here. So that is even a way better type to secure your sculpture to the base. And that's how you are pretty much able to work the whole piece in raw clay. The piece have to be firmly established on the base. Maybe you can get one of those stands. Like, I didn't go for it. So far I established the two legs. The two legs are connected to the base, and that helps me. But I think it's even better if you have the whole structure here to hold your piece from the back or wherever. In that case, yes, I'll try. Maybe I will try up to the arms and see what happens. But in that case, yeah, it helps a lot when you work in raw clay as much as you can, and in my experience. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll leave it here. I need to set up my camera, the big camera, so I will capture the sculpting process for my classes, and I'll make a sandwich also. Yes. Thank you guys. I miss you. Please follow me here. Follow me on Patreon if you can. You can pick my page over there too. And I might come back later though. We'll see. Okay. Bye.